What's up, people? Comic Hearts here, and yeah, today I'd like to show you a quick little replay about some technical play post photon hypernova, and yeah, this is just a game where I go second, and he builds a big board. I interrupt him a bit with Havnes and also Tearlaments Kashtira, build some stuff, and then it ultimately shifts to me back. He has a statue and also a rice heart and a trap to bring one the Kashtira's back, and yeah, he also used in his turn the Griffin for the adventure engine. That's why it's not there anymore. And yeah, I just want to show you how important the technical play with Tearlaments is, and how you can cheat out Zeus in like every situation. It's kind of hard. You have to think a bit, but against Kashtira, it's really important to have the Zeus to play maybe also two, and also to get it out of the deck. And yeah, I just show you how you can do it. It was hard for me, but it worked. And yeah, I have the Tearlaments Kashtira on the board from the last turn, and I also got like a good hand. I got Kashtira, Havnis, and also for turn the Book of Lunar Eclipse. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the Book of Eclipse, and yeah, he changed the Arise Heart to the Book of Eclipse to just banish my Kashtira, which is like fine. Would have also done that because face down and cannot do anything anymore. And yeah, then I activate Planet, and he chains to the planet the trap and brings back the unicorn, and then chains the birth. Yeah, I misunderstood that. I thought he wanted to use it after the Book of Eclipse, but he wants to chain it on the planet, which is like pretty clever because now he can actually use the Kashtira birth to banish stuff from my graveyard, so I'm not able to fuse anymore or revive the Reinhardt. And now the thing is, I kind of have to play here, and I really need to make a Zeus to break his board because he just has a lot of stuff. Adventure Engine for the next turn, with Draco back, with the field spell, with those two spells and traps which are broken, the statue. It's like just a lot that I have to outright. And also he has another unicorn which he can use to, yeah, I cannot get into extract, but use it to just pick out my single Zeus because I only have one Zeus, and yeah, that's why I know some of the Reinhardt and can just chain the unicorn on the resolution. That's why I chain the Book of Eclipse and discard my shuffler and book those two because I exactly have to book two, and this is no problem because you can just still fuse with face down cards. I don't know why this is possible, but you're able to actually do that. And yeah, then the thing is, look at his board, look at my board. There's like not a lot that I have, and I only have this single kit clause, and the single kit clause really has to has to make the difference, and it can make the difference. I actually now used the effect of I used my normal summon. I used the effect of Reinhardt, and I used the effect of Hafnis. So I only have two names left, and the only way how I can beat this board is like shuffling and milling with Kid Colossus uh, and the Merly. So I actually searched here for a bit. We are testing, so this is no problem. We were taking our time, and I also told him, yeah, I really have to get to Zeus to be able to win this. Then I use Kid Effect, special summon Merly. I actually special summon her in attack mode because she gets push from planet, and statue is like only 1,000 def, so I can actually run over statue, which is important. And yeah, then I mill. I actually mill kind of good, uh, actually really good because I mill a name I haven't used yet, which is Merly. Honest, I already used. I mill a Shuffler, and I also mill another Tearlaments Kashtira, which yeah, just builds me more. And yeah, those cards aren't that great, that crazy to mill them. But yeah, I milled those 2 cards, so I mill more. I actually hit um another Sharon, so I hit those 2 names out of the mill 8, which is like the only way I was able to do something in this game. So now I go for Draco Stapelia because I cannot go for Roll Calls because he banished it in the last turn with the Unicorn. It's face down right here. And yeah, then I use Sharon and also the planet, which was sequenced a bit wrong, I think, but it doesn't matter right here. Thing is, I special summon Kid Colossus and Dracostopelia and also pop the Fateful Adventure. I don't want him to have it in the next turn. And yeah, then the most important thing is I still need to get to Zeus, but the problem is there's not even level 4 on my field, and I also had no other dark monsters to go for a Mud Dragon. So yeah, I decided to go another route to get to Zeus, and I go to the battle phase. Dragosopelia is pushed by planets, so I attack over a Rice Heart and kill the Rice Heart, which makes the first thing for Zeus that an XYZ battled. That's the most important thing. But I still have like no XYZ to summon Zeus. That's the problem. Yeah, I just run over the unicorn, so he cannot flip it in the next turn, and I also run over the barrier statue. So um, he actually only has a token and a water enchantress left, which is actually still a lot because he has birth. So I still need to get to Zeus to finish this, win this game, right? And yeah, I actually have the plan right here to just link those 2 away, which looks silly, but it actually gets me to Zeus. Because I now special summoned a Rice Heart and also an XYZ fort. The only problem right now is I have an XYZ that fought this game. I also have an XYZ monster, but I don't have 2 materials. I only have like one, which is the Arise Heart himself. So I have the option with Arise Heart once per chain each time a card is banished, to to get to another material, which is like crazy if you just banish the Keldo and shovel some stuff back. And yeah, I just shuffle the Dragostapelia because I have like no roll calls left, so this is like my main target to use now. And then I can just attach a Hafness, and yeah, then I go for Zeus, which is like really cheated out. Yeah, this is why it's crazy to just go for those Rise Hard plays, and I also play a Rise Hard in my deck because if they use the Shangri era, you can also go for Zeus with it. So yeah, then I think about using Dark and the Kid Colossus to go into an elf. The first thing I was thinking was using Zeus and sending the Kid Colossus and then getting the effect in the next turn, but I thought about just going for the safe play rather than the greedy play, and this was special summoning Merly with Elf, and then being able to also protect the Zeus with Elf, because he still had a Draco back. I can still just use it in the draw phase and then get the Merly effect, but yeah, with Elf pointing to Zeus, I don't really have to. If he now draws Lava Golem or something like that, this is like bad, but yeah, he went first, so I don't think he has a Lava Golem in the deck. So I actually let him use some stuff. He tries to target my Zeus, he cannot. I mean, then he targets the Elf. I think of chaining the Elf right here, to special summon back the Dark Charmer. This I would have sequenced it like that, just using the elf as channeling 1 and then Zeus as channeling 2, so Zeus resolves first, and then I also have like Dark Charmer on the field, which is like good if it gets destroyed. But I ultimately decide to not use the Zeus because it's like alright if he gets away my elf, I still have the Zeus, and I can wait him to commit his other card from the hand, or use the once per turn effect of Birth. So he also does that, and then he special summons something, and then I decide, okay, now I really want to use Zeus. I don't want to get him to another Kashtira card that he can special summon. Yeah, that's why I use Zeus now, and yeah, Zeus is just completely crazy in Tearlaments because you can also trigger your own names. I just clear the board, use melee effect, and then yeah, just use even more, go for Halfness, go for melee effect, some kit colors effect since Halfness, and yeah, Halfness then shuffles back itself and the other kit colors for the Dragostapelia. So this is like this looked like really hopeless when I was with only the kit colors right here, but I actually milled like two names, which was necessary to win this. It would have also worked if I only milled one name, but then I had no follow-up for the next turn. So it was important to mill two, but it would have also worked to go for Zeus and with only one name hit it by those 8 mills. But yeah, if you hit the two, this was the result. And with also milling the Tearlaments Kashtira, I had like a higher chance to get to the second one. And yeah, then if I only hit one name, it would have depended on the top deck. Yeah, but like that, it was like things because now I have Dragostapelia. Even if he has another name to special summon, I can just Dragostapelia it. So yeah, guys, never scoop. Always think how can you cheat out the Zeus if you still have it in your extra deck. And yeah, there are a lot of ways to get the Zeus with Tearlaments. And yeah, even if you also play an Arise by yourself, you can just go for the Tearlaments Kashtira and then overlay, and then also the Rise Heart has like mandatory effects because always something gets banished, he has to attach, and you can make like a really big Zeus for 4 or something like that. So yeah, it's like really crazy. All right, people, thank you for watching, and maybe see you next time.